My dad started manufacturing he started the company in 1949. Well, it's 2008, so now we're up to almost 59 years in April is what we'll be at from an anniversary standpoint. We compete on a global basis. Who's ever is cheapest on any particular part anywhere in the world is who ends up with the part. We have parts today that are leaving here and going to China. We have parts that are being made in China, but we actually are machining them here because of the freight costs, so we are competitive on things that we do. So what that means is there are always going to be opportunities for machinists, machine operators in our field. And what's even more exciting is my age, the 50 plus range, we're slowly reaching the point of retirement. The young people have not come into the trade, and there is a shortage of labor, shortage of skilled labor, specifically anything from machine operators through trained machinists. It's just the difference of a trade like this where you've got some consistency. If you like a job that has consistency and you're not fighting the elements, the worst element you'll fight is the weather to get to work and the weather when you go home. But it was one of our commitments to the employees when we moved into this new building, provide them with air conditioning in the whole facility instead of just some of our buildings.
To be able to make a part out of cast steel, cast iron, and turn it into a functional air conditioning unit, it's just something about the machining process, watching the machine do its thing.
And we've had a lot of successful employees that have left here and started their own businesses. That's another side of it. You come here, you get a nice hands-on approach to business management. So it's been it's a good trade. There's a lot of opportunities outside this business with the background in machining. So, as a young man, toys are what it's all about. A young person, we like toys. We like motorcycles, four-wheelers, nice cars, and I'm sure if you looked out in our parking lot, you would see a lot of nice cars. I'm sure some of the guys have toys, and some of them have four-wheelers. They go upstate and have fun with that. We've an 8-hour day job, and a couple years on the job, the pay scales are such that you can start to look at those kinds of things. And at the same time, we have a nice pension program, so those guys not only can they be putting money into their toys, but if they play their cards right, they can also be building a nice pension so they don't have to work till they're 75 years old, and they can have more time when they retire to play with those toys.
I'm into off-roading, four-wheelers, Jeeps, that kind of thing. I do a lot of work with all my vehicles myself, and to be able to lay underneath my Jeep and see, hey, that transmission was machined somewhere by someone doing pretty much almost the same thing as what I'm doing on a little smaller scale or larger scale, either way you want to look at it. You see stuff every day that hey, someone else in the machine shop made that part. It's a part of our everyday lives and what we do here. It's a way of life almost, because our world wouldn't survive without the jobs that we have here and what we do.